All right. Okay. I think we're all set up. Let's get going. Alright, so last time we made it through the Watery Pass. On our way through, we met a new character named Tellah the Sage, who said that he was on his way to the Kingdom of Damcyan because his daughter had eloped with a bard, and he did not approve of this. So, here we are in the Kingdom of Damcyan, on our way to, well, we're still on our way to find the Sand Ruby, and Tellah's on his way to find his daughter. Uh-oh. So what happened? Looks like the airships bombed Damcyan Castle here. One thing that I didn't know the first few times I played this is that you can actually step out of the castle here and go around, and we'll find a hidden treasure room over here. I lost my sight. Are you my allies? Keep the treasure inside, away from the enemies. I can do that. Little switch on the wall. Oh, shoot. You know what? Gotta restart. Hang on. Good thing we didn't go too far. I was not thinking. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Restart. I realized that I had not hit the record button. So while I was playing this for Twitch and YouTube, I was not recording it to my hard drive, which is kind of the whole point of this. So, back. So the Red Wings are bombing the Damcyan Castle. For what reason, we don't know. What the heck happened here? I love how you can get in random battles on your way to this really important part of the game here. They probably should have disabled random fights for this part, but they didn't. Oh, that's right, those tiny guys are pretty much immune to magic. There we go. And you'll notice what's interesting is the dramatic music stopped after the random battle as well. So probably not great planning there. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing here. go. A crossbow, a leather hat, and a ruby ring. I think the ruby ring is better for mages. Let's see here. First of all, there we go, that's better. I think it lowers defense or something, but increases magic. 9, 6 to 7, 7. So it lowers her defense by 2 compared to the iron ring and raises her magic by 1. I'm gonna keep her with this. Yeah. Let's give Tellah the ruby ring here. There we go. We'll run with that. Iron arrows, white arrows. White is holy in this game. Yeah, it was changed to holy in later Final Fantasies. Alright. Now we can actually go in. Took the crystal. Terrible bombardments from the airships. So the guys in here seem like they at least survived. Whereas the guys outside, not so much. This guy, maybe not either. Got a tent. There's a pot of recovery above. Good to know. Uh-oh. That is Anna. Anna. You're the bard. You did this to her. You swindler. Please listen. You spoony bard. Classic. Please. Shut up. Listen. Shut your mouth. Yeah, good thing Tellah has a terrible hit rate. Please stop. Are you all right? Father, Edward is the Prince of Damcyan. He was disguised as a bard when he came to see me in Kaipo. Forgive me, Father, for running away. But I love Edward. We thought of asking for your consent, but when we were about to leave, Golbez attacked us with Baron's Red Wings. Who is that man? I don't know. But why? He took our crystal of fire, and Anna shielded me from the arrows. You loved him that much. Father, forgive me. I love Edward. Anna! 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 Who is Golbez? I heard that he is gathering crystals using Baron's Red Wings. Stop crying. Your tears won't bring back Anna. Wait for me, Golbez. I'm coming to avenge my daughter. You can't go alone. I don't need any help. This is my own affair. I forgot that he actually left here. Crybaby. An awful thing to say to a guy who just lost his fiancée. You're a grown man. You're a grown-up. You're not the only one who has lost loved ones. Rydia. You may be right. I'm just a coward. But I don't care. I'm staying here with Anna. And everyone's being violent. You're not the only one who is sad, Edward. Besides, Anna won't be happy if you do that. We really need your help. Please come with us. My help? I am Cecil. I'm looking for the Sand Ruby to help my friend who is ill in Capo. And I need your help. I? Help you? Yes. You. She seems to be an important person. You shouldn't lose your loved one. The Sand Ruby is made from the Antlion when it lays its eggs in the cave. The cave is in the east, but we must go across shallows to get there. There is the hovercraft in Damcyan we can use. We can also go to Capo through the shallows. Let's hurry. And I guess they just leave her there? Goodbye, Anna. Yep. They just leave all these people lying where they fell. So we get a hovercraft, which is cool, but we're not gonna... I want to look on that top floor. I can't remember if there's something up there. And the bodies are mysteriously gone. Can we get over here? We can. There's nothing here, though. Maybe that's how I found out that you could go around the outside of the castle. Alright, up we go. Oop. There we go. Alright, so here we are. Some people over here now. We can go to Capo along the shallows with the hovercraft. The road to Fable is through Mount Hobbs is being... The road to Fable through Mount Hobbs is being blocked by thick ice. So if we ever need healing in this area, we can just come back here, and it restores all of our health. I'm assuming up those stairs in the back is where their crystal room was. I think over here, this restores their magic. Yep. So yeah, completely destroyed. They only made a brief mention of it, but the Red Wings of Baron attacked Damcyan here to capture their Crystal of Fire. So Cecil, when he was in charge of the Red Wings, grabbed the Crystal of Water from the town of Mysidia, and now they've captured the Fire Crystal from Damcyan. Interesting. Almost seems like they're after the crystals for some reason. Okay. Okay. I'm going to save in a second slot here, just for safekeeping. And now we can get on the hovercraft. And yeah, Edward, he kind of got over his fiance's death really quickly. And is the Antlion cave this way? Yes. Okay. I think No, maybe not. This is how to get back to Capo. We don't want to go there yet. We need the sand ruby from the Antlion first. Ah. So where is it? Over here? There it is. And then over here, that's Mount Hobbs, which is going to be important later on. Actually, you know what? Let's go there now. I've never actually been here, I think, before I'm supposed to be here. Blocked with thick ice. That's all it'll say. Interesting. Okay. 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 More of the awesome cave music. Hey, no problem at all. So, the bard doesn't do much. He can hit things with his harp sometimes. He has a sing ability which uses a certain kind of magic that's like status effects and things. And he can hide, which basically removes him from the battlefield until I want to bring him back. I don't really see much use in it. I'm not sure what good it is, but it's an ability that he has. That's a big monster. They call it a turtle. That's the biggest turtle I've ever seen. The reason I'm targeting him with physical attacks with Rydia is because she has that ice rod, and if she hits him with it, then it's pretty much a one-hit kill. Alright. Yikes. Okay. So these guys are pretty much immune to physical attacks, and they are yellow, so maybe lightning is the way to zap them here. That works. Hey, gained a level. Good. I just realized that he only has 60 hit points, which is really, really low compared to the other two characters, especially Cecil, obviously, but even Rydia has more HP than he does by, like, double. Okay. We're not going to play around with this. Another battle won. Well done, team. So there's two ways down here, and I can't remember which one is the quote-unquote right way and which is the wrong way. I'm gonna shoot for this one. Oh, okay, that's not actually a way down, it's just a way around. Around is better than down right now. good in here. We got a tent. Tents are always welcome. And cure one. Okay. So nothing great, but, you know, little stuff is good too. Hello, hello. We're gonna zap these guys, because that is what we do. Alright. So Cecil gained a level. That's not something that happens every battle. So good for us. Oh my goodness. So we're at the point where it's like, well, we cleared out this cave, right? And it's, I just want to move on now. It's like, let's go. We keep getting stuck by these battles now. Onward, onward, onward. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No more fights. Let's get in there. Good. Okay. Got a life. Can't say that every day. Charm. Okay, so the little music note guy means that that is a harp for Edward here. So he's going to move from the Dreamer harp. Oh, apparently he can use bows as well. So I mentioned on another day, I don't remember when, that a lot of the characters in this game are much more versatile than in later games. Like, they can use a lot of different weapons and equipment and things that you wouldn't necessarily expect that they could use. So a lot of characters can use bows, which is really cool, I think. But we're going to keep him with his harp because this charm harp has a cool ability that if it hits an enemy just right, it will charm them and make them basically on our side until they get hit by something. So I see the little passage through the wall there, but I want to see what's up here first. Man, he is so weak right now. Okay. What's up here? Is this the way to... That's got to be the way to go. Okay. So let's go down here. Oh, man. Okay. No problem. No problem. We can do this. That guy, though, is dead. He did not get a life. We're going to have to give him a life. Actually, you know what? Let's take care of these guys first, and then we'll give Edward a life. Nope, she doesn't have it yet. Okay. The white mages will learn life when they get to a certain level, but she's apparently not there yet. There we go. So, oh, that's cool. So he automatically hides when he's low on health. Gained another level, which is good. And we'll heal him up out here outside of the battle. Whoops. So that he doesn't immediately fall over when we get attacked again. That's better. So let's go down here first and see what's over here, because again, I really cannot remember the layout of this place. It has been way too long. Nothing up there. I'm just going to say that there are way too many of these guys in this cave. There we go. Never underestimate the utility of lightning. This is always a bad thing when you get attacked from behind. No one likes that. Look at that. Taking double damage from what they normally take. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do it in time. And he's dead again. Great. Let's try and clean this up a little bit before we bring him back. I love it when they, in this game, when your guys fall over and they're quote-unquote dead for that time period, they don't call it dead or knocked out or unconscious or anything like that. They call it swoon. Alright. So same thing as a minute ago, we are going to need to do a little healing here, at least for Edward, to get him back on his feet, and we can move on. Nothing over there. I'm at the point where I want some new bad guys to fight. These guys are, they're getting a little played out for me. Let's see what's over here. Oh, goodies. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're surprised too. That's great. I hate surprises. Okay, so that did a lot more damage than I was thinking it was going to do. I knew that things like reptiles were weak to ice because they're cold-blooded, but I did not expect it to do that much, because when I was hitting those other creatures with it, it wasn't doing hardly anything. I guess the turtles are classified as reptiles, but those other guys aren't? Don't know. Oh, alright, here's something new. So this is the charm effect. So as long as that creature doesn't get hit by any physical attack, I think it's just physical, it's not going to attack me. But it hit itself, which knocks it out of the charm. Basically, you know, it punches itself in the face and comes to its senses. What's up here? Aha. Is this a place where we can save? Nice. Wait a minute. I'm gonna save here before I open those chests. I don't know if this is the place, but I know that at least in some point in the game, some chests are trapped and have difficult monsters inside. This apparently is not one of those, which is good. But we are going to use a tent and save our game again. Let's go. Okay, so we're all healed up. All of our magic is back. Let us go. I think there's one more part of this cave that we hadn't been to because I got confused. Oh no, it was up here. That's right. I got turned around. Nice. Very nice. Edward's up to 100 HP, so that should serve him well. and hopefully keep him alive long enough to gain some more levels and not get killed. Don't like it when my guys get killed. Not a good time. Nice. Not the way. Go back this way. And down. Right there. Oh, it figures. Oh, it figures. It figures. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. No problem. Oh, look at that. He took it out in one hit. I'm impressed. Well done. And we charm that. Everything is going our way on this one. Good stuff. There we go. So I'm pretty sure that I've been around the whole outside edge of this thing and I haven't found anything. Pretty sure. So we're going to go down here, and Edward, basically as the Prince of Damcyan, they are able to communicate with the Antlion, and it's somewhat tame for them, but nobody else. We can talk at some point about, you know, tamed wild beasts in literature and how it signals certain things about the virtues of the character. But in this case, well, you'll see here. Worry not, Antlion is tame. I will take the sand ruby. Something's gone wrong. So it's a further sign that there's something wrong in the world, because this creature, that is normally docile and tame for the royal family of Damcyan, is now wild and attacking the people that it's usually tame for. So what does that mean? Well, there's out there in the wider world of the game, there's some strange corruption happening. We've seen a couple of people now mention it. You know, even at the very beginning of the game, on the airship, someone comments that, you know, there's a lot more monsters nowadays than there used to be. And what this is really signaling is the wider problem in the world, which we're going to discover as we go along through the story here. But suffice it to say, the wider problem in the world is that the force of anger and hatred and all of these negative emotions is influencing the world much more than it should. And there's a reason for that, which we'll find out again later as we go through the game. But this is all building up to that revelation. So Edward's not much use here. I'm not sure why they made him a physical attacker when this creature here, who he's around for a little bit, but this is like his debut journey with you, and he's completely useless in this battle. Found the sand ruby. Great. So with this, we can take this back to the town of Capo. Well, it can't be. Why did Antlion attack us? We see monsters increasing every day. Tame creatures are getting aggressive day by day. It must be a portent of some kind. There's a great line. It's the opening lines from one of my favorite books, which is The Black Company by Glenn Cook. And it says something like, you know, there were omens and portents plenty, and it goes through this whole list of like signs and omens and things that are happening in this town, and he finishes off this entire list of, but that happens every year. Let's go cure Rosa. Oh yes. So Edward at this point is really distraught because obviously not only has his fiance been horribly killed in front of him, and shot full of arrows and things like that to protect him, but now this creature that his family has always found to be tame and basically an ally or a friend or something of that nature to his family is no longer tame, and he's had to now defeat it in combat. Did they kill it in this battle? Did it just retreat underground? Who knows? The implication, though, does seem to be that they had to kill the Antlion. So Edward's having a very bad day, and you can kind of understand why. He is upset and distraught and not his normal, perhaps bardy self that, Anna ran away with. When I read the Witcher books and I played through the Witcher games, it gave me kind of a new vision of the bard character. I was used to bards being like Edward in this game, or let's say Fluid Flam from the Lord Alexander series in the Prydain Chronicles. So I thought, okay, Edward here, he's very emotional, and things of that nature. Lost camera for a minute. So what I was saying is Edward here, he's very emotional, he's very empathetic, which are, those can be good qualities. And Fluid Flam was always kind of the bumbling guy for the most part. He wasn't quite comic relief, but and he had a good heart, obviously, in the Lloyd Alexander books, but and he could even fight too, and he was also a prince or a king or something of a kingdom out there in the world of Prydain, which you find out later in the books, and that was kind of my vision of bards. So when I read The Witcher and then played the games, it was completely different, because all of a sudden, did we go in the store? Oh yeah, okay. It was this character who was there for comic relief, but they also had a depth of character. Dandelion is who I'm talking about, and he had a depth of character to him that I did not expect, because on the surface he was so flighty and so annoying and so full of himself, but underneath that you find that there's a solid good person in there, and you don't really expect that until it shows up, basically. So that gave me a very new take on bards as characters. The story that I'm talking about in particular, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one with the woman who's also the bard. Her nickname is Little Eye. And throughout the story, Dandelion is just being Dandelion, and he's being just so aggravating, and Geralt just cannot stand him. And then they meet up with this Little Eye character, and she and Geralt have a thing, and time goes on, and then at the very end of the short story, it fast forwards to like years in the future, and there's a scene where Dandelion is like, I think Little Eye dies of some disease like smallpox or something, and Dandelion is like carrying her out of a building or something like that. I haven't read it in like a year, but it's a really powerful story, and I highly recommend it. It's in one of those short story collections, either The Sword of Destiny or The Last Wish. Okay, so we're going to save here, and then we are going to take this hovercraft over to the desert town of Capo. Can't go that way apparently. To hopefully heal Rosa, because she is suffering from that desert fever. She apparently left Baron in search of Cecil and Cain after they left, because, well, something must have happened in Baron, or she wouldn't have just left. And some, kind people found her wandering in the deserts near Capo, having collapsed. And so they brought her in. They found that she's suffering from desert fever, and that's what prompted us to go on that little journey to find the Sand Ruby. So here we are back in Capo. Out of my way, man. Here it is. So yes, I do know Cecil. That is me. Oh, so I can just give it to her. Let's see if the guy here says anything. Okay, he just keeps saying that we need the Sand Ruby. So we go down here and we hand her Sand Ruby. And I guess we use that in some special way. And what do you know? She's awake. I heard at some point, I think it was in the old Game Trailers Retrospectives videos, that this song here, the theme of love, was used to teach, it was an example of that music teachers in Japan would use in their classrooms. Like, that's how, I don't know what to say, like, that's how popular the game was, or maybe not the game, but that's how popular the music got. Because this is really, this is the first Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo. And so they were able to do a whole lot more on the SNES than they were on the Nintendo. And this was early in the SNES's life as well. This is 1991. And yeah, it just became part of the music curriculum in Japan, which I think is really cool. So that's what prompted her to leave Baron. So she heard about the earthquake at the village of Mist, and she apparently took off after him to try and find him. So Cecil asks, who is Golbez? The king invited him to the Red Wings. The king is not the same as he used to be. So it hasn't been that long, right, since Cecil left Baron. A few days at most, and a lot has apparently happened since then. It seems he is nothing more than Golbez's puppet to collect all the crystals. So Golbez seems to be the guy behind all of this. The crystal of water from Poseida is already in his hands, but other crystals... The crystal of fire is in Damcyan, air is in Fable, and earth is in Toroia. The crystal of fire is already gone. He is Edward, the Prince of Damcyan, and this girl, Rydia of Mist. You okay? I love that. You okay? Yes, thank you. Damcyan has already been attacked. Then the next target is Fable. We must hurry. Cough, cough. Rosa, you must rest. We'll go to Fable. But we must get over Mount Hobbs to go to Fable. The trail is blocked by thick ice. Rydia, can you use the spell of fire? No, I can't. You're a caller. Black magic should be easy enough for you, Rydia. Rosa, you must rest. I am all right, and I am a white wizard. I won't bother you. Shaky translation. Cecil, Rosa wants to be with you, don't you see? Okay, Rosa, let's go together. But it's too late tonight. Rest and sleep for now. So like I said, Edward's been having a hell of a day, right? So here is where, well, you'll see. So here's Edward. He's having a terrible day. His fiancée was just murdered in an attack by the Kingdom of Damcyan. The Antlion, attacked him where it's been tamed for his families for years, and now here he is lamenting, and he's attacked by some kind of horrible monster that came out of the bushes. But here the ghost of Anna is telling him to fight on, and that he needs to. It's saying you need to get over this, right? Which is tough, right? She's saying believe in yourself. But again, he's just had the worst day that anyone could ever have. But she's telling him to be strong. Very Japanese. A little bit of gambate kudasai there. And apparently it's enough. It's enough for Edward to, start putting one foot in front of the other after this. And he realizes that it'll be difficult to move on, obviously, but he's going to make probably the quickest recovery anyone's ever done. And he, I think, realizes here that he has to help. He has to do something to make things better. It might not be better for him, but he can help other people, avoid the same fate of Alderaan. Of Damcyan. So this is where you can see that it's either a very powerful vision, or like he's really projecting here. And from everything that he's been through, he understands that he cannot let all these crystals fall into Golbez's hands. He cannot let despair and depression overwhelm him, and it would, honestly, for anyone else in his situation. Let's go. So we have a new party member, Rosa the White Wizard, and she uses bows. Currently has a short bow with 50 iron arrows, and you do use up arrows in this game, I think, which is kind of cool. You do have to keep yourself well supplied with them. Let's see if the crossbow's better. Oh yeah. So from 12 attack to 17. And do we have anything better here? No. Okay. And she's got a few spells that are useful. Good. All right. Let's pay one more visit to the weapon store, and then we're going to call it a night. Just want to make sure that we have the best equipment that we can get for Rosa and Edward here, since they are going to be with us for a little while. It's another thing with this game. A lot of other Final Fantasy games, like, you accumulate characters and they're with you for the duration. You can switch between them whenever you want. In this game, characters come and go all the time. Okay, nothing we really want here. So, let's step outside of town. We'll save. And we'll call it a night. Thank you very much for joining me as always, and I hope to see you next time. I'm planning on doing the next stage of this adventure on Sunday night at 8:30, where we will cross Mount Hobbs and go to the land of Fable. And something's going to happen in Fable, obviously, and we may see if we can get all the way through there on Sunday. So that's all for this evening. Thank you very much, and see you soon.